Everybody. I have not met anybody yet that doesn't want to be happy. Let me ask you a question. If you were looking for a friend to hang out with and spend time with, would you want to be around you? You want to change your happiness quotient? You want to change your happiness level? Start to be aware of the amazing. Hey, my friends, have we totally lost sight of the miraculous? Have we gotten so caught up in the commonplace and the expected that we fail to see the amazing? Have we gotten so consumed with the negatives and the problems in our society that we can't see the beauty? I want to talk to you a little bit today about a problem that I see on the regular. There's so much negative. Is there any doubt? Anybody doubt that there is so much negative in our society? We're very quick to see problems. We're very quick to hear people complain. There's all kinds of things. But let me tell you one of the places that happens a lot. I used to fly. I used to travel a lot. I used to be in an airport every week, every couple weeks, traveling across the country, speaking and doing different things. And have you ever been to an airport and just heard people complain? Have you ever been, you might have experienced this as well. You've been to an airport and there's a delay or a canceled flight or a problem, or you're on an airplane and the Wi-Fi doesn't work. Just listen and watch people. Watch people around you and how they respond in society at an airport or just in general. See, here's what I'm talking about. We've lost sight of the miraculous. I mean, think about this for a minute. You're on an airplane. It is a hunk of metal propelled by a couple fans going really fast, moving you across the country. Let's say you're going East Coast to West Coast and you're talking about a 5 to 7 hour flight, maybe max. You're doing something that in the 1800s took 30 years to do. And most people died on that journey. Think about this. You're traveling in an airplane. That's miraculous. And there's a little bit of a problem, and all of a sudden there's complaining and griping and moaning and people are going off because we've lost sight of the miraculous. We are surrounded by amazing things. Here, look, and I actually, this right here, a cell phone, this little device. Do you know how many things this device has replaced? Here's a quick list. And this is not even a comprehensive list. This isn't a complete list. But this thing that you carry around in your pocket that people complain about when something happens or the internet's down or, it's not, or they drop a call or it takes that fast and all of a sudden we're in complaint mode about my cell phone or the cell phone service, right? You're no longer carrying around a camera, a camcorder, a radio, books, calculators, level, GPS. Remember Garmin, and you actually had a GPS on the dashboard and you had to have another device. Think about all the other devices: flashlights, scanners, compass, portable gaming device, credit cards, walkie-talkies, alarm clocks, stopwatch, calendars, pens and paper, photo albums. Did you know that back in the day we actually had to take a picture, take the film out of the canister, take it down, or take the canister down, have it developed, wait until we got our pictures back, and hope that we got one that actually turned out? We're now taking pictures like, there's 10 at a time, and it's like, I want that one. And it's a photo album. A Rolodex. A thermostat. You can actually, if you have it set up in your house, you can actually use your phone to set the temperature in your house. You can unlock your doors. You can do that. All is happening from this little device in your pocket. You can jump on your phone on an app called Zoom, and you can talk to people all around the world without wires, and you can see their face, and you can do it in an instant, and it's on your phone. Airline tickets, car keys. There's actually cars now. You just start with your phone. A TV remote. Here's what I'm saying, you guys. It absolutely amazes me how quickly these things become commonplace. And we lose sight of the miraculous, and we lose sight of the amazing, because we have come to just expect it. Well, the flight should be on time, and I deserve to be there in 2 hours instead of 10 days. And I paid money for this, and so I should get this. And it's just like we've lost sight of the amazing that's behind all that, because it's become so commonplace that we fail to see the amazing. And it's because we have set up an expectation of what we should get and how everything should work. And when things don't work the way we expect them to work, we're pissed off, we're moaning, and we're griping, and we're just like, and life is horrible. It's kind of funny. I just got back from Phoenix, and I love Phoenix, and the heat doesn't really bother me. And the last couple nights, our swamp coolers in Albuquerque, New Mexico, suck. Let me be honest. I don't like swamp coolers. I'm not a fan. And so they just are not working really well, and it was about 85 degrees in our house the other night. I'm like, I'm hating this weather. And today I was thinking, 85 is better than being outside where it was 105. Now, can I go spend the money and get yeah. But that's my choice. But we get up complaining, and we're like, everything's negative. And all we do is we see the negative, and we're very quick to complain. Let me ask you a question. Anybody love being around complainers? I mean, it's just like makes your day to go hang out with people who are griping and moaning and complaining. I mean, you just look forward to going down to that person. You just go, man, I just know it. I'm going to have such a great time listening to them complain. And they're always negative. And don't you just love being around those folks? No, neither do I. Let me ask you a question. If you were looking for a friend to hang out with and spend time with, would you want to be around you? It's a question that I've been asking myself a little bit. Would I want to hang out with me? What would make other people want to hang out with me? Well, I can tell you this. One of the reasons that people want to be around people is because they're positive. They see the positive things. They're filled with gratitude and appreciation. This whole conversation is a conversation about learning to be grateful. Having an attitude of gratitude is not just some quip or some cute saying. An attitude of gratitude will change your relationships. An attitude of gratitude will change the smile on your face. Here's one of the things I know about everybody. I have not met anybody yet that doesn't want to be happy. I have never met a person that says, you know what, I really don't want to be happy. I really want a miserable life. I really hope that my day is just horrible. I want to be sad all the time. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be that. Everybody wants to be happy. It's a desire within all of us is to be happy. You want to change your happiness quotient? You want to change your happiness level? Start to be aware of the amazing. Start to be appreciative of what you do have and not always looking at what you don't have. Pause. Let me one of the keys to a happier life is to stop and smell the roses. Roses have thorns, and you can either see the thorns or you can see the rose. But have you stopped to smell them? Have you stopped to appreciate them? Have you paused? Part of our health, as a health coach, sometimes we think health is all about nutrition and movement. The truth is, health, holistic health, includes my sense of peace and my sense of joy and my sense of calm. And if you want to be healthy, stop and pause and learn to smell the roses. Appreciate what's all around you. And you will discover that you'll smile a lot more. And you'll also discover that people like to be around people who smile a lot more. You'll make a difference in other people's lives as well. I say it all the time. I'm going to say it again. We have a choice every day how we show up. We can choose to show up ordinary like the rest of the world, complaining about all the problems. And yes, I'm not ignoring the reality that there are problems around us. We can choose to be ordinary just like everybody else, complaining and only seeing the negative. Or we can choose to show up extraordinary and stop and smell the roses and be filled with gratitude and appreciation for all that God has given us. We can show up on purpose, intentionally going through your day, finding the good. Let me encourage you. Your life is surrounded by positive things. Your life is surrounded by amazing things. You want to get better at this? Make it intentional. To find 5 to 6 to 10 to whatever your number is, amazing things every day. I'm sitting here in my office and I look out and I see my fountain and it makes me smile. I could get used to it being there and it could become commonplace. But the more intentional I am about noticing it and observing it and listening to it and appreciating it, the more I'll smile. You want to smile more? Be filled with gratitude and rediscover the amazing world that we live in. There's so much to be grateful for. I mean, just think about that. Next time you're ready to complain about your phone, think about all the things you're not carrying around and all the good that you have in your life. Let's go show up well, my friends. Have a great afternoon.